The Bahamas is an unmatched destination. The Bahamas welcomes visitors arriving on commercial and charter flights, ferries, cruise lines, and private planes and pleasure craft. Located in the continent of the Caribbean, Bahamas covers 10,010 square kilometers of land and 3.870 square kilometers of water, making it the 162nd largest nation in the world with a total area of 1380 square kilometers. Here's some amazing places to see and things to do in the Bahamas, starting with the Pink Sands Beach. Away from the booming resorts and gaudy casino complexes of Nassau, pretty little Pink Sands Beach offers a more quintessentially Caribbean experience. Harbor Island is most renowned for its beautiful pink sand beach, located along its eastern Atlantic Ocean side. Or visit charming Harbor Island, located in the Bahamas, just northwest of Eleuthera Island. Harbor Island is home to some of the most breathtaking views in the Atlantic. On the east side of the island, there are 3 miles of blushing beaches which get their magnificent hue from foraminifera, a small sea creature with reddish-pink shells. It will be tempting to spend all of your time on the beach. Harbor Island's shore is protected by a unique reef system, which keeps the sparkling blue water clear and ideal for snorkeling. Or join a Junkanoo rush. Junkanoo's standing as one of the Caribbean's most celebrated and spirited carnivals is undisputed. From colorful costumes to exuberant dance routines, participants spend months preparing for the pageantry of this street parade, accompanied by the steady beat of whistles, cowbells, horns, and goatskin drums that starts in the wee hours after midnight. The largest Junkanoo celebration takes place on Bay Street in downtown Nassau, but Bahamians across the 16 islands celebrate this joyful tradition. You can also enjoy snorkeling. With 700 islands and thousands of cays, the Bahamas are a unique playground for snorkeling enthusiasts. The largest archipelago in the Caribbean, a step away from Miami, and hosts a wide array of snorkeling spots including coral-covered wrecks, colorful reefs, sandbars teeming with nurse sharks and stingrays, mangroves, and innumerable blue holes. The Bahamas suits all tastes and ability levels of snorkelers. When you go snorkeling by boat, you are less affected by tourism. So the waters around the Bahamas offers the best of both worlds. Or even scuba dive a barrier reef. Your Bahamas scuba diving adventure will plunge you into crystal clear waters, teeming with large pelagics among magnificent coral gardens, hidden caves, historical wrecks, and vertical walls. The crystal clear waters of the Bahamas are home to the world's 3rd largest barrier reef, making it a top choice for scuba divers. The Exuma Cays area will provide divers and snorkelers with numerous flourishing coral reefs along with all their inhabitants in an area containing 365 islands. You can even experience horseback riding on the beach. Whether you're an accomplished equestrian or you've never mounted a horse, galloping along a sandy white beach, hair flowing in the ocean breeze, will create memories for a lifetime. Don't forget to ask for a picture during the tour so that you can commemorate the experience. You can also enjoy bone fishing. The first, and perhaps biggest challenge of this popular catch-and-release sport is simply spotting one, as they blend in perfectly with the shallow, sandy bottom. You'll mostly fish from a Maverick Mirage with a professional Bahamian guide. From schools of little banana bones to giant solo cruisers, this incredible fishery provides shots that dreams are made of. And even swim with dolphins. If you are staying in Nassau, Bahamas, and looking to make an unforgettable memory, then you need to visit the famous Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon offers both dolphin swims and dolphin encounters in what may be the most beautiful setting in the world. You'll notice these dolphins are happy to interact with humans, and the respect and care that the trainers have for the dolphins. The Blue Lagoon offers 2 types of dolphin tours: the Blue Lagoon Swim with Dolphins Tour, and the Blue Lagoon Dolphin Encounter, which gives the people who want to come face-to-face with a dolphin but are not comfortable with swimming with one yet. You can also enjoy swimming with pigs in the Exumas. One of the most unique experiences you can have in the Bahamas is swimming with pigs in the Exumas. Head to Pig Beach on Big Mayor Cay and you'll find a group of over 20 pigs that love to frolic in the clear waters off the island. You can also pet a shark. Make a visit of Compass Cay for a chance to pet a shark. A handful of nurse sharks hang out around and even on the submerged deck at this private island marina. The sharks at Compass Cay Marina are a special species that go by the scientific name of Gynglymostoma serratum, or as most people call, nurse sharks. They are carnivorous animals but rarely feed like normal sharks. They live on the bottom of the seafloor, feeding off marine life in fairly shallow depths of the ocean. Dining should be an experience to be savored and remembered. Whether you're in the mood for a casual lunch, a romantic dinner, a decadent dessert, or a late-night snack, we have it all. Our diverse selection of restaurants and bars caters to every taste and preference, so you can indulge in your favorite dishes or explore new flavors. Starting with Crabs and Things, located on the beach in New Providence, this seafood shack is popular with locals and tourists alike for its fresh seafood, friendly staff, and great vibe. Stop by for some coconut crab, conch fritters, and snapper, or simply have a refreshing alcoholic sky juice to relax after a long day of exploring. Then we have the Daddy Brown's Grand Bahama, also known as the Conch Man. Daddy Brown's Conch Stand is one of the best places in Grand Bahama to grab conch-based dishes. You'll find a mix of locals and tourists lined up on any given day, which should be enough to tell you that this place is legit. While the food isn't fancy, the flavors are enough to have you coming back for more. Try the fried lobster and conch, or sink your teeth into the famous conch salad. And last on my list, I have Anchor Bay Fish Fry, El Euthera. If you like a side of local music with your meal, the Friday night Anchor Bay Fish Fry is the place for you. Tourists and locals flock down to this Eleuthera institution for the vibrant atmosphere and incredible scenery, as well as the high-quality local food. As far as lodging, I prefer the overwater bungalows. Close your eyes and imagine that you are waking up to the sound of the tides washing into the coastline and back into the sea, or to the feeling of the sea breeze playing tunes with your curtain. But apart from this, spending time in Overwater Bungalow Bahamas is a ticket to luxury and the most amazing view you can ever imagine. But before booking a Bahamas house on the water, you must first make sure that you aren't seasick. Also, if you want to pick the best Bahamas over the water bungalows, think about your budget. Determine who would be on the trip with you, because they usually don't allow children on the Bahamas overwater bungalows. Browse about the average cost of Bahamas huts on water and settle at a budget that works best for your pocket and your needs. You would likewise need to determine if you want privacy or not, as it would dictate where your Bahamas water bungalow should be located. Finally, list out the things that are of importance to you. Swimmable waters, nice view, authentic marine life, and so on. Everyone entering the Bahamas requires a valid passport. Be sure your passport hasn't expired 6 months before your trip to avoid any last-minute surprises.